because whether the student has failed in one subject or all the 5, still that condition will be false. So otherwise I was requiring that box, calculate in how many subjects the student has failed. And how to calculate in how many subjects he has failed? Same logic. Every subject is to be checked. Failed हो गया तो counter increment करना होगा. That will give you the count in how many subjects he has failed. So I will be using the same condition twice. That's why I have omitted that, and I said that instead of checking whether passed in all 5 subjects, let us count in how many subjects the student has failed. If that counter comes out to be 0, other way around, if I change all these, you can tell me that, if I change all these true and false, if I make this true and this is false, this as true and this is false, true and false, true and false, true and false, can you tell me the condition over here? I am changing all the trues and false इस level से ऊपर. Everything else is same. What that counter will represent? That counter will represent in how many subjects the student has passed. Because then the counter will increment when the condition is true. Counter being 5, pass. Counter not equal to 5 is failing. Again counter less than or equal to 2, nahi. Counter greater than or equal to 3, counter greater than or equal to 3, 80 KT. समझ में आ रहा? Counter less than or equal to 2, false, is fail. Okay, that means ये true false change किए तो ये true false भी change हो जाते, ये condition बदल जाती. Program logic remains the same. So it is not the condition that I should always check in how many subjects the student has failed. I can always check in how many subjects the student has passed. And then in college when we ask you to write the program, I don't know what is the problem with the teachers or the students, but then I find that everybody is writing the program in the same logic. It is as if the program is dictated to you in the class, even in the second year, whether it is computer or IT, whether it is Cummins or Siehgad. It goes like that. That is certainly not expected. Whatever teacher tells you in the class, that will be the basis for your thinking. If all the printouts they appear to be alike, then when will you learn programming? Then you are simply learning the typing work over there. And that's why I am telling you all the variations here. That those variations should be applied. But I cannot help in changing this particular logic. If I am to check for the 80 KT, then I will have to count in how many subjects the student has failed or in how many subjects the student has passed. I cannot escape that. Now you can always say that you are calculating total and average when the student has passed in all 5. Whereas you will say that even if I have failed in all the subject, the mark list shows me the total. Then what do I do? Where should I put this box? Because in my case, the total will be calculated only if you have passed in all 5 subjects. But total should be always calculated. Even the percentage should be always calculated. Chalo. Where should I put this box? Above? Above count equal to 0. You check in how many subjects the student has passed or failed. Calculate total and average, that is mandatory. And so this link will directly go to A, because total and average has been calculated prior. Okay. So when I used to teach in the college, I never gave all these variations with the intention that when I am to give you the term work marks, and if I know that I have given you the flowchart in this manner, and if every student comes with the fail or ATKT student mark list with no total on it, I used to give him say 12 marks out of 25 for that assignment, because then these are the marks for your typing. Is this assignment out of the way? No.